Hi everyone. Just want to start out by saying there is no libel in speaking the truth about others. There is no character defamation in calling out and trying to hold people accountable who encourage criminal activity and don't care about it. And the thing is, in regards to Darrel Nelson and Carey Vic of the Mission Covenant Church of Poplar, and like my parents, David and Kathy Korhonen, and many of the members of that cult church, that hate group, that death cult, is that I thought for years, they're just stupid. They're just not getting it. They can't perceive. They cannot perceive. They are diagonally parked in a parallel universe. Facts, reality, and evidence means nothing to them. Deflect, deny, move the goalpost, gaslight, threaten violence, threaten death, damn you to hell, throw you out of town. So let me start by saying, Darrel Nelson, Carey Vic, my parents, David and Kathy, I don't even feel safe coming to Douglas County because of the lies they tell people and the threats I receive when I come home. It's ridiculous. And you have people, a lot of these people from this church are working in positions where they're respected by the community for their personal and professional, contributions. Maybe they have some contributions, but you have to know overall this is an abusive hate group, and they are hurting women and children. Darrel Nelson's wife has no business being in education. Vic and his wife have no business getting their stuff mixed up with the public education system. These people are trying to destroy people from within the church. Why are you letting them come into the church? Bergston, he was a horrible misogynist, xenophobe. Shears, Coleman, they were threatening. They were threatening to anyone who questioned their faith as school teachers working for the public school system. Now you have more people from that church. I don't know how they are in their jobs, but I don't trust them, any of them. So I'm asking you to please, if you or someone you know has dealt with threats, abuse, theft, threats of violence, threats of death from Darrel Nelson, Carey Vic, or any of the goons from his church, we need to come together. Sheriff Dahlbeck isn't going to do anything. Sheriff Dahlbeck, his second in command, on down to the horrible women that work at the reception office, there's no truth coming from that. However, they work with Darrel Nelson to try and threaten me with charges of harassment. But when I tell them the truth, they're like, we can still charge you with harassment if you don't knock this off. It's like, but the truth is, Darrel Nelson is responsible for decades of abuse, theft, cover-ups, and crime. I want Darrel Nelson and my parents and Carey Vic all driven out of town. They have no business. Like, Darrel is going to retire soon. He's been doing this for 30 years, destroying families by preaching the love of Christ, but using it as a weapon to destroy people he just refuses to understand. My own parents view me as a soulless demon who doesn't deserve life, liberty, or freedom. I'm actually dead to them. I'm not even a human being. What is that? These people don't deserve any respect in the community. They deserve to be shamed. They have no shame. You can't teach them anything. But I'm just saying, please, get in touch with me. I want to hear of any other people who were abused by this church, by their members. The only way we're going to stop them is by starting a class action lawsuit, spiritual abuse, physical abuse, violence, theft, against Darrel, Carey Vic, and the church. Law enforcement won't do anything. They won't get mixed up because they know this cult is crazy. They do not want this cult on their bad side. They do not want death threats from this cult. But it also seems like they're working with them, what they claim they're not. But, cops, come on. Their job is, training, working with mediation and conflict control, but they use that to manipulate to people. They lied to me for years while they threatened harassment charges against me from Darrel Nelson. Darrel Nelson, who gave the orders to my parents to abuse me and rob me and throw me out when I was paralyzed and sick, they're protecting him because leave him alone, we'll charge you with harassment. We need to come together and destroy this church, run him out of town. They do not deserve to live a happy retirement, not after what they've done to me and other kids that have come before and after me, the women they continually abuse at home. I don't know how the school system lets these people in with their jobs. Anyway, let's keep trying to bring this together. I'm never going to let this quit. I'm speaking the truth. Don't let this country fall apart to like these far-right conservative freaks. Come on. We got to stand up. We got to, they won't get it. They won't ever get it. So we set boundaries. We prosecute where we can. But we just have to keep going after it because they won't stop. They're not going to stop, and no one's stopping them. So please stand up with me to stop this hate. If you have any hate comments you want to leave below, go ahead. I mean, it's not going to hurt me. I've heard the most hateful things from my own mom, my own dad, the most ridiculous, stupid, hurtful things from Carey Vic and Darrel Nelson. So, you can be crazy and ignorant and unperceptive and try and come at me. But this is the truth. We are going to expose them, and I need your help. So please contact me. Let me help you get all these people out of positions of power in the community, out of law enforcement, out of public education, out of medical care. They have no business when they're not even connected to reality. They just want to hurt people that they don't understand. It's ridiculous.